What's good, everybody? It's your boy D, Dylan Murphy, Wild Lyfe Beats, whatever you want to call me. And today I kind of just wanted to talk about something I think a lot of people could benefit from hearing. Maybe it'll give you some motivation and inspiration. And basically, what I want to talk about is goals. So we all have goals. It doesn't really matter what the goals are in particular. Like, it could be maybe you're a musician or a rapper and you're trying to, get signed or break into the industry independently. Maybe you're a college student just trying to make it through college and your goal is to graduate. It could be career goals, things that you want to achieve in your career, whatever your career is. Health and fitness goals. Maybe you want to lose weight, get in shape, eat right. Basically, what I want to talk about is more so the way that we approach our goals or how we don't approach our goals. So when you want to achieve something, how do you go about it? You get this idea in your head where you're like, I think it's to be cool, I want to do this, or I want that for myself. Now, do you go into that like, I'm gonna get this no matter what happens? I want this so bad that I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna put my all into this. I'm gonna give it everything I got, and I'm gonna make it happen. Or do you go into it with a moderate, like you're like, you want it, but you really want it, but your effort is just not all that. It's not 100%. It's 70, 60%, and you're I want it, but I'm not really sure if I could do it. So I'll put a little bit of effort in. I'll put some effort in, and or do you decide you want something? You're the type of person who decides that you want something, and then you put little to no effort, somewhere between like 0 and 50% effort into it. You want it, but you don't believe in yourself. You don't think you could really achieve that. You don't, that might be for those other people, but that's not for you personally. You see other people doing it, but you just don't have that kind of belief in yourself. How do you approach your goals? Some people are the first person I said. They when they want something, they know they want it, they need it, they have to have it, they go for it, period. They give it their all. And those are the type of people who achieve things. And if that's not you, if that's not, if you're not achieving your goals, it's because you're not attacking it like that. That needs to be your attitude. You got to give it your all. You got to know that you can do it, and you got to go for it. It's not always going to be easy, and that's why you have to have 100%. You have to know in your own mind that you can do it. If you want it, if you know in your mind you can do it, and you want it 100%, and you're going to do it, and nobody's going to stop you, and nobody's going to tell you no, you can have it. It's yours already. Now it's just going to get it. And that's not always going to be easy. And that applies to everything. The biggest reason why people don't achieve their goals is because they quit. Because they didn't have that 100%. You go into something with a little bit or a moderate effort, and so you start seeing a little bit of results or no results, or maybe just moderate results that aren't really what you wanted. The thing is, you're getting what you're putting in. But that's the thing, you start doing it and you're not achieving what you want right away. So this is what people do. Can you tell me what people do? Just think about that. What do people do when things aren't going their way? They quit automatically. You go get it. You put 100% effort into it and you go get it. And I promise you, you will not fail. You won't fail. You can't fail. Only when you quit will you fail. I'm not saying that you're not going to have rough times. It's going to be hard as hell sometimes. You are going to have bad days. A lot more bad days than good days at first, I'm sure. It's like that. But you got to get through those bad days. And then you'll get to the good days. Whatever. Everything. You're always going to have bad times. And if you give up in bad times, you will never get to the good times. You will never get to achieve your goals or reach what it was that you were trying to reach. So basically, I'm kind of going off on a rant, a tangent, whatever. But when I think about quitting, there's one story in specific that always stops me from quitting. Anytime that I get close to quitting, or I think I'm going to quit, or I'm ready to give up, when I do something, I give it my all, and I know I'm capable of anything that I put my mind to. So you should feel that way too. But when I do start getting really down and I feel like, giving up and walking away, I always think about this one story. Now, it's from this book. The book is called Think and Grow Rich. It's by Napoleon Hill. It's a great read. I recommend it to anybody, no matter what you do. It's just a great read, and there's a lot of great information in here. So the story that it always reminds me of is actually in the first chapter of the book. So this story in specific that always sticks out to me is called 3 Feet from Gold. And a lot of you have probably seen, there's like a little illustration out there that I think is kind of based on this. It's like, it's 2 guys, one on top, one on the bottom, and they're both like, underground in a mine or something, and they got a pickaxe, and the one guy's going full force ahead. It doesn't look like he's stopping anytime soon. And then there's another guy on the bottom who has turned around and walked the other way with the pickaxe over his shoulder on the picture, it shows that he stopped just like one swing away from the gold. So I think that's kind of like an illustration of this story. In the story, it's a guy who goes out west looking for gold, you know, during the gold rush and all that. So he goes out there and he finds gold. He you know, finds a mine of gold, and he covers the mine up, and he heads back home to go get some help to mine it, you know, get some people together, get some machinery together to mine the gold. So he goes back and they start mining the gold, and he hits an ore of gold or whatever, gets all this gold, the whole car of gold, the whole train car, whatever they filled up with gold back then. You know, he got a whole thing. And so they mined a little bit, made a little bit of money, and then one day, poof, the gold disappeared. The vein of gold dried up. Now they went on a little bit, tried to find it for a little bit, and then decided, like, you know, can't find it now. I guess we'll just give up and sell the machinery and cut our losses. So, long story short, that guy sells the machinery to another guy. The other guy who bought the machinery decides he's going to find that gold. Well, he tried to find the gold, called in some experts, got some information on it, started digging again. That gold was 3 feet from where the other guy stopped digging. So the guy who gave up and stopped digging for the gold, if he would have just went 3 more feet, 3 feet, think about that. That's, you know, from me to the camera. If he would have went that much further, he would have hit his gold and he would have been rich. The other guy who bought the machinery made millions and millions and millions. That other guy could have had it though. The first guy, he could have had the millions if he didn't give up, if he didn't quit. And he actually went on to make more millions elsewhere, selling life insurance. He ended up making millions selling life insurance because for the rest of his life, he remembered that the first time that he had the opportunity to get rich, he stopped 3 feet from gold. And so after that, he never, ever, ever gave up again. That's the secret. That's the secret. You got goals you want to achieve. The secret to achieving those goals, to reaching the gold, so to speak, is just never giving up. To not give up. Keep pushing forward. If you know what you want, there ain't no reason to quit. My point is, when you want something, you got to go get it. You got to put 100% effort into it, and you got to know in your mind you can do it, and you cannot quit. That is the only way you will fail, is if you quit. I'm going to start rambling. You know, this is a topic that I'm passionate about. I hate seeing people quit. You know, seeing people giving up their dreams or not achieving what they want. I hope this can motivate you, and I hope the story, you know, if that story sounded interesting to you, go pick up the book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. But I hope that story can, you know, motivate you and inspire you next time you're trying to reach a goal or achieve something and you feel like you can't make it, or you're not, you know, seeing the results you want, or it's not possible. You know what I mean? Just think about that, 3 feet from gold. Maybe if you go a little further, you keep pushing, you will reach your goals. So, like I said, I don't want to ramble on too much. Appreciate you for watching. I hope you got something out of this, and I hope you know, share this with somebody, or you know, share this so that somebody who could benefit from this will hear it. Thank you. Peace.
This is Wild Lyfe Beats.